Hello, so today I'm going to be sharing a social story that I created for one of the clients that I work with, and although I don't have video permission for that client, I can give a little bit of background information on that client and why I created the social story in the way that I did. So the particular client that this social story was created for is a 5-year-old girl that I work with. She has been diagnosed with autism, and she's fairly high functioning. One of the issues that she deals with is not knowing how to properly get an adult's attention when she needs something or wants an adult to participate in an activity with her. And a lot of times she will make an access error in the form of pulling hair, pulling on clothing, screaming, and other things like that. So I've created this social story in a way that can really get through to her. She's very into pictures, and very straightforward sentences are necessary in order for her to be able to understand the concepts that we're talking about. So I will apologize ahead of time because I cannot figure out how to get my camera to turn the social story around. So it might look backwards, but I will be reading it and you can at least see the pictures. So without any further ado, I will share the social story that I created for this client. So again, it's for getting an adult's attention. So sometimes there are things that I need to tell an adult, but they're busy talking to someone else. I need to get them to listen to what I have to say. Other times, I'm doing something fun that I want an adult to do with me. When an adult is busy or talking to someone else, I should not interrupt. Sometimes I might get frustrated and use a loud voice or mean hands to get attention. And then at this point, I would also talk to her about these are not things that we want to do. These are things that adults don't want us to do to get attention. So moving forward. There are a lot of better things that I can do to get an adult's attention. I can tap their shoulder, raise my hand, stand next to them quietly and wait, or say, "Excuse me." These ideas can work with my parents, my teachers, and any other adults. Adults like when I'm patient and don't interrupt them. So that was a very simple social story that I created with pictures, because this particular client that I'm using the social story for is very picture oriented, really likes illustrations, and the fewer words, the better with her. So I made it very straightforward, very short sentences, very cut and dry, not a lot of questions left to be answered. So when I read this with this particular client, I may take a little bit more time and maybe ask some extra questions about some of the pictures, but for the most part, she would love to sit there and just look at the pictures and go through what's going on in all of those pictures. So this is actually the first social story that I have ever created, so it's brand new to me, and I've never had an opportunity to actually use it with a client, but after doing this project, I definitely see the benefit in social stories, and I hope that I get the opportunity to create more in the future and to start using them with the clients that I work with.